It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers' second-year quarterback. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the 49ers.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7th. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Purdy from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Now Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Mitchell diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really have here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
On 1st
first down. They'll start out with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 56 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Cardinals hit 4-7 now of the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara, with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go right back to Singletary. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray now to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They'll start out here with the option left. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is born. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. On first down, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Out of the gun, Purdy. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Singletary again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Anderson's got it. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 35 on 2nd down. Murray. This one swung out to Williams. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10.
He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray now on first down. Zach Ertz has it complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They run here with Singletary. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Devin Singletary with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Purdy to throw it on first down. That's over the middle.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
See a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2. I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We start with 2 teams that met way back in Super Bowl 14. The LA Rams taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith leading the way in the victory with 3.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. To throw again on second down. Purdy again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the gut, McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
On second down, McCaffrey trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Purdy from the gun. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
So out now come the Cardinals. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one.
Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd and 9, Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So here comes a very important kick now for Michael Badgley. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Badgley's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Murray now. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this one is incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Murray to run again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Here's Murray from midfield. That's complete to McBride. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Play fake. Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Bradley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. First down, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Murray tucks and runs. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway and trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. On first down, it's Purdy. Open man is born. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On second down, here's the option. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. First down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And some space here. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They run with McCaffrey off the option and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 27-20. A little over 50 seconds remaining. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
To throw is Murray. This is Anderson, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key.